Okay, this is day 18 warm-up, and there's a reason why Bill Clinton's personal attorney is defending Imran Awan. And the key here in the whole strategy has been not to take on the biggest entities like the Podesta group initially. The strategy has been keep focused, keep the case tight until it becomes obvious, then move on to the next step. And that's the strategy. Had Hina and Imran Awan, but then we moved to the Awans, then to Debbie Wasserman Schultz, then to the DNC, then produce key documents like the Hillary for America agreement, the joint funding agreement with Donna Brazil, which opened up Hillary for America, then the Podesta group. Then we can show that his ownership, financial control of the Podesta group, then he owns now this whole chain. He owns this whole leg of the octopus. Now we can open up the whole octopus and start from here and say, look at this pay-to-play, this ARMZ, selling America by the pound, not selling England by the pound. You remember probably that Genesis album. No, this is selling America by the pound, by the uranium pound here to fund the election. So it works in the opposite way when you're talking to the juries. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this company sold America by the pound, only it wasn't gold, it wasn't silver, it was our most valuable resource, the stuff that could be turned into a weapons program. That's how calculating this group is. That's how little they care about the United States and the security of the United States, how greedy they are. And then go the other way when doing the case. Talk about how they then went to get control of Hillary for America, and then went to get control of the DNC, then went to get control of different people in the Congress, not just Debbie Wasserman Schultz, by using the Awans. And then everything else comes into play, which is Fusion GPS. They didn't just have the Awans for Congress, they had Fusion GPS for their political opponents and using Russian spies in the United States. They even put people in places like the House Inspector General and the Department of Defense Inspector General to cover their tracks. Now, I'm not saying Teresa Grafenstein is dirty, but she certainly looked the other way against all these things that have occurred. And they've attacked these credit unions. The credit unions they've attacked are the federal credit unions. These are the credit unions where people like the Navy credit union, $80 billion credit union, the Pentagon Federal Credit Union, $18 billion credit union. The fake loans and fake employees are coming out of the money of our most honored veterans. And then finally, we're going to get to the FBI. And everyone asked me, why haven't you named any of the people in the FBI? We're going to get there. We're going to show how the FBI has also really colored all the wiretaps, how all this has been really the FBI from the beginning for the last 20 years. They've just used the Awans, and they've used Fusion GPS as parallel construction. That's the strategy. It's much easier once you get all the information in the whole chain, because then you just start here and just say, look, this is a hydra, this is an octopus. It's been in Washington, D.C. for 30 years, and let's just show you all the legs. This must be stopped. This must be eliminated. This is an octopus on our whole system of government, and it is causing us to bow to people, outside interests, outside parties who are not elected, with things like this, pay to play, Podesta pay to play. That's the warm-up for this morning.